way all the way low to low and deliver. Good afternoon. Welcome to Starfire Sports Complex in Tukwila, Washington. Just a short little drive south of downtown Seattle for today's 2024 High School Boys State Championship. It is the Seattle Prep Panthers and the O'Day Fighting Irish. Scott Ohsman here with Eric Briggs bringing to you STSPN. And a contest we have seen again and again, Coach Briggs.
Over and over. I think this is pretty much their, eight? I think I counted eight. Four meetings, right? Four total meetings. With O'Day has three over them, and Seattle Prep with the last win.
Seattle Prep winning last year, 2 years ago. O'Day getting it under third-year head coach Will Snyder for the Fighting Irish, and they just have a ton of firepower. You can start with the Trope brothers, the twins.
Yeah, they're racking up the points, right? Miles alone for the season right now is at 3.17 with 9 goals and 10 assists, and that doesn't even account the playoff stats he's got.
And we didn't talk to Coach Snyder about this, but their goalie, Jacob Newman, the junior, what gaudy stats. 70% save rate, 40 out of 57, and 207 minutes played. The kid's 6-0. He doesn't know how to lose. It's going to be hard to get by him.
This is going to be a for Seattle Prep for sure. I mean, that's some great stats. You can't lie on those stats.
We're just about getting ready for face-off here and moving to Seattle Prep under head coach fourth-year Sam Bennett. Got there in 2016. He's excited because 2 years ago we had this on STSPN. He didn't have his stud All-American, and he is putting him on it. 18 goals in the season. He leads the team, of course. And even though they lost in their regular season match, the kid put 2 behind the net, back of the net.
Yeah, he's actually incredible. And I'm sure that O'Day is keeping a close eye on him because he's going to be the make or break for him, right? Because at this stage of the game, you've got everything down, right? You're relying on the Muskas and all them to perform and do their job. So yeah, we should see some talent coming out of that kid in this game.
Also, number 26, you'll see they're wearing the blue jerseys with the white numbers. It's Henry Downer, 8 goals, 10 assists, 7 ground balls, and he's going to go play some lax at Colorado College. We'll get through a lot of these kids actually moving on to play college lacrosse, but he's another one that Coach Snyder's concerned about as far as his scoring ability.
Absolutely. When if you got 2 on the field, that's definitely going to be double trouble for him, right? How does he contain those 2? And they've been playing together for a while, so that's going to be a challenge for O'Day.
And Coach Sam Bennett just saying, hey, in our first meeting, they killed us out of the midfield. I mean, he said midfielders scored almost every goal in that 10-7 loss.
Yeah, he was more worried about the attack, right, for O'Day, and so he concentrated on that. And then O'Day's middies came up and performed, right? So
as you see the kids shaking hands, you'll see Seattle Prep there in their dark blue unis and O'Day in the white jerseys, and we're just about ready to get going here. Glad you're with us today. Ed Springate, David Lynn, Tyree Bathia, and Eric Smith are your officials today.
We got Miles. Yep. Miles
Blue.
Number 4 shoots.
Beckett Archer tries to take it coast to coast. The long pole. Go past Jacob Newen.
I don't have my screen up right now, but what I saw was some off-ball movement from number 1, and he was able to get it around, get the bounce shot. Great ball movement by Seattle Prep. They're already starting to perform.
They played Mercer Island, who's going to be in the state championship again. They lost. Seattle Prep did. They lost 10-9, but Skillstead had 3 goals.
3 goals.
In that game. As we're facing off one more time, there's a kick. A kick right into the stick.
Number 5.
Cooper Gissing. And here comes O'Day. Quick shot. Did he get it back? No.
On the line. What a save by the goalie.
Teddy Peel. We'll talk about Teddy, who barely played any goalie. He did one half in JV, and he's now come in. Yeah, defender. And what a great stop right there on the line.
That was a hard shot to stop, too.
Prep 1-0, just started quarter, 10:08 left to go in the first. Scott Ohsman, Eric Briggs with you, our executive producer, 5-tool player, Todd Elvig. Sarah Elvig on camera today. Glad you're with us here on STSPN. We talked to the coaches before the game, Eric, as you see Prep driving down here. See if they'll keep it back up top. The tough pass there to Skillstad. Now the ball down.
Good scrum. Who's going to come up with it? It's going to be, I think between these two, it's going to be key, the turnovers. And right there, Seattle Prep has a turnover, so Day's got to capitalize on this.
That's something head coach Will Snyder talked about in that game, even the win. He said, we had 7 minutes worth of penalty time. We have got to cut that down.
That and possession, right? He talked a lot about possession.
As they cruise through the midfield here, Quinn White, 7, the junior. As they get it back behind the cage and back around. There's wide open right at the doorstep. Oh, my.
Great check by number 3 to save that goal.
Grayson Broomfield, he was on the beach right next to the ocean. He couldn't get it in. Oh, he's going to want that back.
Yeah, Nate Memberry was he's one of their top deep holes. 20 ground balls, that kid, and apparently he's really good stopping the shot, too.
Miles turns and backs out in the front. Right now, looks like O'Day is attacking from the top as Nate Olmstead there. 18 in white gets it around now behind the cage. Seeing if they can find any openings there in the early minutes here, down 1-0. Good defense here by Seattle, and that's Will Snyder talked about.
There's off the ball there. That's going to be
50-50
turnover.
And it gets into a Prep stick. Elliot Muska, number 12. That's the kid we're all watching on the offensive zone. Quick transition down.
Looks like Prep's going to go for it right there with the shot.
And
block.
Not sure who blocked that. But here comes O'Day. Brumfield brings it into the box.
I wonder how Sam's feeling about that, because I don't think he wanted to go back and forth so much, and that's going back and forth quite a bit.
He gets you talking to him. He's be a little nervous if we get back and forth if it's a track meet.
Yeah.
Again, complimentary to the O'Day middies just because they're so lethal. Cooper Gissing, number 5 in white. On the far side, he flares one, and it is a save again by Teddy Peel. 60% save rate on the season.
That's some good numbers, too. 60%, that's some great numbers.
Yeah, you're looking at 2 very stout goalies here. Beckett Archer, number 4, the long pole, brings it in, and now gives it to the short sticks. And let them see if they can go to work as we're subbing out. Ali Sevilla, junior, 6 in blue with the ball. He's got 4 assists. He can dish it.
Yeah, you got to like that from your midi. You got to have somebody who can dish the ball, get double teams. Nice block.
That one poked out of the air by Quinn White, the junior, but it stays Prep ball now. at X behind the net, trying to find a driver. Pass not there.
Pass was low.
Picked up by Skillstat. He's the only goal we have so far with 6:19 left to go in the first quarter in this game. Back and forth state championships are the Panthers here and the Fighting Irish. We'll see who takes it home after today. Muska working.
It's drawn two. Let's see. Nope.
We talked about that. Do you single him or do you try and shade a double?
That's gonna,
Coach?
Yeah, that's going to be tough. I don't know if I would double him because it opens up a lot of qualified middies, and like you see there, number 6 is
There's a
wheeling
shot.
around.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Shot wide from Ollie Sevilla. That time a good offensive set for the Panthers, Eric.
Yeah, absolutely. They're controlling the ball. They're controlling the tempo. This is good for them. This is bad for O'Day. O'Day needs to get them off their on their heels and get that ball. Just like that, right there.
Charlie Foster, 26, had it in his stick, lost it. Now he's got it back. And it gets to the end line, and it's going to be a turnover, an O'Day ball.
Right, defense called it, right? They pushed it. They were aggressive, and that's the turnover they needed to get the possession back. And that's what Will was talking about. I need that possession.
Newman gets it over to Finn Evans, number 6, the junior, heading to Marist. And
the transition, that was the other point Will made, is they need to work on their transition. Here is super important, right? Transition's possession.
Turnover in the clear. And it's right back to 26 Henry Downer. Check that, Downer at 26 in blue. 8 goals, 10 assists on the season for the senior. Got a sister who did the girls high school state championship last week. Seattle Prep in that one against Mercer Island, and Sister Campbell Downer had a great game. Ball still down.
Looks like O'Day's going to come up with it and keep it.
No.
Oh.
Prep.
Yep.
Fighting, can't quite make it happen.
I'm telling you, the O'Day defense is on fire right now. They just need to keep pressuring and work on that transition. Get their offense a chance.
Another familiar face, Kyle Fitzgerald, the junior. He played when he was a freshman in this state championship. There's not a lot of nerves, Eric, because all these kids have played in the state title game year after year.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody has any nerves out there. This is just another day in the park.
Must be nice to go play for a state title and not just really think much of it.
Well, I think Prep has a little bit more to lose, right? Because this is the defending champions. Is the first time they've beat O'Day last year, so I think they want to keep that momentum going.
18, Jack Muska had the ball there for a second. Prep pretty much controlling here in this first quarter. 4 minutes left to go. 1-0 Prep. There's Downer. He gets it back out.
So O'Day defense is causing them to force some passes.
Yeah, and they're coming way out. We'll see if Prep makes him pay. Downer behind the cage. Finds a wide open number 10, Kyle Fitzgerald, and it's 2-0.
Nice off-ball movement by number 10, sneaking in the backside of that crease there, front side of the crease there. Get the open pass and shot. Didn't even have to juke. The goalie wasn't even ready. Just put it up in the top.
See it one more time.
Coming around the crease. No one's paying attention. Number 10's just sitting right there all by himself. Boom. Done. That's how you do it. You got to have a head on swivel.
You got to know where everybody is, and Kyle Fitzgerald puts his 11th to the back of the net, and it's 2-0 early, still 3:39 left to go in the first quarter. This Washington State Private Division Championship. And we'll get face-off stats here. There's a
nice
big
pick.
turnover.
5-5. That was
surprised he had it. Cooper Gissing wasn't sure who the pass was to him and for O'Day. And here's the Fighting Irish, their chance.
Yeah, O'Day's got to capitalize. That's the second turnover that they've caused on their side of the field. They just need to put some points on the board with that.
They got too many weapons here. 5, Gossing, 13 goals. as they swing it around. Caleb Carr, won another potent attackman, 8 goals, 2 assists, 5 ground balls on the season. As they look back, Oscar Clark with it. Swinging it back. Boy, they'd love a nice, easy look like Prep just had. And we'll see what the Prep defense, now they're extending that point.
Looking for a screen.
What kind of offense here is the Irish trying to muster?
I think they're just testing the waters right now. They're just trying to get some open stick movement just like that. There we go.
Is it about? Yes, it is. We get the official yes, and that's Caleb Carr. And he makes it a 1-goal deficit for the senior. 9 goals on the year now for Caleb Carr, and it was kind of doing it all by himself.
Yeah, he just did it all by himself. They were pulling the ball away, good ball movement, and he just took the step down and made the shot.
I tell you, it's the comeback year for the bouncer. We saw that in the girls' game, too. A lot of bouncers coming in.
Yeah, I saw that in the NCAA college games, too. There's quite a few bouncers going on there.
Big weekend. Happy Memorial Day to everybody out there as the NCAA tournaments, both on the women's and men's sides, getting going here as Prep comes up with it.
Number 5. Win Chandler.
The long pole. And score 1-2 here. So the Panthers, these games have been very tight. Again, they played this year one time, 10-7 win for O'Day, but talking to coaches, it was tight all the way. There's a pass inside, just dropped, but Prep will recover. So now look at the one-on-one. They're spreading, they're stretching it a little bit more.
Yeah, I think what Prep's trying to do is they're trying to get that off-ball movement, catch O'Day like they did earlier, falling asleep on the backside.
Downer with it. Gets a pick. Doesn't like it. Retreats, and now they'll spin it. Kind of the sun peeking out, a kind of a decent day here. About 60 degrees. Working hard and getting the payoff. It's Ben Evans with a little chit chat afterwards.
Sevilla, right?
I think that wasn't that 6?
6, yeah. Yeah.
My bad. Yes.
Right there. He just was patient. The defense didn't close on him, so he took the opportunity and went and created a husband and wife situation, shot the goal and scored.
Ali Sevilla might check that, yes. Unofficially, I have that as his first goal of the season, Eric.
Right.
As the face-off here going, Prep now up 3-1. And Hall on that, and it'll go to O'Day. So O'Day kind of hit in the mouth here a little bit.
Yeah, they need to get that position and that transition. It was nice to see him get that points after turnover. I think they needed that, but Seattle with the answer.
A shot clock here in high school lacrosse. Is that a timeout?
So,
or is that the end of the first? I think that's the end of the first.
All right, yep.
Yeah, that's the official. There we go. We're just started waiting for that. That is 1 quarter in the books. The state championship here. The private conference is 3-1. Seattle Prep. We'll be back right after this.
Lacrosse Wolf is the Northwest premier supplier for
I think there is one more minute.
Back here, Scott Ohsman, Eric Briggs. The board at Starfire you're seeing on your screen is correct. We are starting the second quarter. They're having some operating issues for the board here at the stadium. We are correct on your screen. This is the start of the second quarter.
Well, that's weird. Nice check in the back there by number 3 again. I mean, he's just on fire on that. Very.
O'Day here, 3-1. O'Day trying to close it within 1 goal. Like maybe that's okay. So you're okay. That is the closer. Boy.
Yeah, because they started. I thought it was weird that they started. Somebody called the timeout. They're starting the game. So.
Boy, all kinds of. Boy, I am hitting just. I'm batting 0 so far in the first quarter. My goodness.
I got your back.
Well, I went to the other side to make sure the board's messed up. Nobody really knows what's going on. But we'll get it together. We're heading to the second quarter. It's 3-1 Seattle Prep. Come on back. Transmitting issues. Sorry about that. Apologies. It's the second quarter, 11:04. Things a little wobbly, but we're getting right back on the rail here. Scott Ohsman, Eric Briggs. Thank goodness Coach Briggs setting me straight on all kinds of things. Second quarter.
Every once in a while, Bryant's bro finds it out, as they say.
Here's Downer. They switch side. Prep in blue.
Yeah, for those that missed it, Seattle Prep had the face-off win. Maintained possession so far.
Fitzgerald. It's down, and there's going to be a call.
Timeout.
Oh, wow. Heady timeout.
Lucky timeout.
That gives us a timeout, apparently. We'll take a quick pause. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this.
Lacrosse Wolf is the Northwest premier.
Okay, back here, out of the timeout, a very quick timeout. Heady call there for Prep to maintain possession. Downer.
Reese.
Turnover here, and O'Day trying to get something going. They just haven't been able to get some mojo going, Eric.
Yeah, incredible because Seattle Prep.
Oh, there it is. Speaking of mojo, tic-tac-toe, and Cooper Kissing puts it in.
That was 12 to 16 right?
I think it was 5 who ended it.
That was great ball.
Absolutely just devastating on the fast break right there, and it's 3-2.
Great transition.
Prep.
That's exactly what they need to do when they get a turnover.
Prep had control, good possession down there, then got a quick crease violation, and all of a sudden, boom. Blake Keeler, the Prep, has been winning a lot of these, and he wins another.
And he's got numbers.
40 in blue.
Numbers. Oh.
Can't handle the pass. 50-50 ball. Dives. And it's going to go to O'Day.
All right. Yeah, Prep has made a few mistakes. They're going to have to figure this out because they cannot give O'Day opportunities like this.
Prep went up 3-0 quickly in that first quarter, and O'Day climbing their way back here. 1-goal deficit as O'Day threatening one more time. Dylan Smith, number 12 in white, with it going to back of the cage, and there's a call and a turnover.
Yeah, I believe that was a screen.
They didn't like it.
Word, I couldn't tell. Number 2.
Beckett Archer doing a great job in these early minutes. Handling business. He's got the ball, the long pole coming around the near side. He'll survey and drop it off. 8:38 left to go in the second quarter. Now they're really spreading it out is Prep. Skills had one with it. He's got one of the goals. And now it's knocked down. Another good defensive play there by O'Day.
Push the back.
It'll go O'Day.
Sorry, O'Day.
And here we go. See if they go fast. High fly ball. That one into a Prep Panther stick, and now we're back the other way. Long pole now gets doubled. Decent day with some gusts of wind. Down and loses out of the stick. Can he come up with it? Yes, it's Ben Evans. The junior comes up with it, and they'll see if they'll go right to goal here.
Trying to slow it down a little bit. Too many turnovers on both teams by trying to work it too fast.
Well, calls so far being critical to both teams and huge turnovers on calls. As we got a sub out now for O'Day as they'll set things up. One thing head coach Sam Bennett talked about Prep. He's concerned they got a lot of really good looks on sub transitions in that first game in that loss, 10-7. So they're doing a much better job on that. Dade Fournier up there, number 17 in white with the ball. He gets rid of it. He's got 2 goals on the year. As they pull it around, fakes it, now goes over, ball down. Trying to get it to Caleb Carr, and nice recovery there by the Fighting Irish. Back into Fournier, and there's a whistle, and now Coach Schneider wants a timeout. We have timeouts all over the place.
Yeah, both teams, they're losing the ball. They're not maintaining possession. They're making some bad. They're trying to force it, and I think that's what one thing Wes said is he doesn't really want to force it, right? He wants to work it, let the system work, and then let the key players make the plays, right?
Absolutely. I don't know if we're going to keep it here.
SWCC is an acronym, and it stands for Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman.
You know, you can stand across from the guy and say, you know what, he's got your back, and you know that's the guy you're counting on. If something goes wrong, he's going to be there.
In the end, we're fighting for each other.
Here on the team, about 22 of us on the boat. You know them personally, so you know exactly whose life you have in your hands.
Everyone's come together, and everyone's sole mission is to do their job individually as best they can to benefit everyone else in the boat.
I got a brotherhood, and it's a real brotherhood, and it's a loyal and honest brotherhood, and that's what matters.
Back here, Scott Ohsman, Eric Briggs, just out of the timeout, still in quarter number 2. It seems like this half has gone for, we've had a lot of starts and stops, Eric.
Yeah, and I think, again, let's see what the coach has been talking to him about, and I think it's going to be just a matter of possession, working the ball around, making the plays. Don't force it.
Day looking to tie it up. Miles Trope, the junior.
Trying to go big little here.
9 in white. Now he gets it back off quickly.
24 looking.
That was a deep throw right there. Christian Wynn, he went long and a little too much went wide.
Well, Day wasn't in the back. So,
yeah.
Nice turnover for Prep.
Again, Beckett Archer seems to be wherever the ball is for the Panthers as they move it quickly in the midfield. Here comes
the other long pole threat, number 5. Yeah.
Seattle Prep. Up 1 goal, 5:52 left to go in this first half. Transition, working it out. Right now, Sevilla's got a goal. Works his way down the left-hand side. Elliot Muska. Now no goal yet in this game. Here's a step down, and it's deflected
off the helmet of the goalie
by Newman.
The defenders tripped each other up, left him up wide open up top, just couldn't finish that step down off the goalie's helmet.
Hanso had the ball for Prep out there. Now it's back out on the elbow. Ball down. Downer gets it taken away, and here comes O'Day. And their defensive in the crease in the zone has been excellent so far.
That's Finn Evans, right? I think Coach said he's going to Marist.
Yeah.
You can tell. He's a player.
Long clear there to Mateo Trope. Now there's a yard sale. I think so. The crowd loves it, though. Now the flag goes up.
Everyone on the field there.
Muska with it. Muska.
I don't think he gave him his yardage he needed before they started the whistle.
They'll adjust the foul at a dead ball here. It's Prep fans getting fired up right below our broadcast position. Downer with it.
Prep's going to need to make him pay here.
Plenty of time, 4:12 left. Thinks about it. Fitzgerald puts it back out. Downer, top of the box. Fire and miss. Prep will keep the ball and see where the laundry is and who's going to go sit in the sin bin.
Number 9's taking a knee.
So Oscar Clark.
30-second penalty.
Okay, 30 seconds. There's a
technical.
Clark. So man up 30 seconds. Oscar Clark, the junior, heading to Elmhurst in Illinois, the Blue Jays. Play lacrosse. Here's Prep. See if they can take advantage. Not a lot of time to do it. Downer. Addressing. Now they pull out on him. Back behind the cage. Sevilla with a hot hand here. Sevilla looks cross crease, Downer, and it's a great block there
By number 19.
by Ryan Toomey. And the ball will be turned over. It'll be O'Day. What a defensive stance.
There we go. Yeah, O'Day did what they needed to do, stop that man down situation.
We're even again. That's our first penalty. That's a big thing that Coach Will Snyder for O'Day talked about in that meeting they had in the regular season. Just way too many penalties from his side. Couple, he said one unreleasable, 7 minutes worth of penalties, and that just put too much pressure. They still came out with a win, 10-7. That's the only meeting this year. Last year, of course, they're trading championships here. Stumbling, bumbling, he gets the ball down now. Big hit. And it comes up into the Prep Panther stick, and that's Nat Menberry.
Shot off the post there.
Oh, the long poles. They love taking a hack, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
You see the long stick middies more and more over the last few years, becoming much more of a threat.
Well, you got a shooter with that long pole. It's hard for a goalie to stop that, right? They can't see that coming out of the top of the net when it's just swinging.
There's some physics there, and was not a physics major, but I know what you're talking about.
If that's physics, I feel a little smarter.
Sevilla. Sevilla tries to
nice blind
whip one. That's right. Ollie saying, let me have it. I got a goal. My first goal of the entire year here in the championship. Still up one goal.
Yeah, you need to see that. I think Seattle Prep needs to see that. They need to see their just about everybody contributing Sevilla has been contributing.
Musco with a step down, and it's too much, and now he's on the board, and Prep is up 4-2. You knew it was a matter of time.
All-American. I mean, he's got the stats. He's going places. He just steps down, picks his point. Here he goes. Just beats the defender. No one slides, has an open, and beats the goalie stick side. I mean, that's incredible.
His 19th of the season, leads the team. The All-American had a broken foot 2 years ago, was held out of this championship game, couldn't play. And here he comes back, and right now with 1:33 left to go in the first half of the second quarter, Seattle Prep up 4-2. Procedure called there on the face-off, so it'll go to O'Day. Gets inside the box now. Takes care of business there. They'll get the right personnel in. Grayson Brumfield, the field general right there, heading to Colorado College himself. So many of these kids know each other. They play off-season ball together. They've played versus each other growing up, right, Eric?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's very tight-knit, and they're not too far away from each other.
No. Downtown Seattle area. Looking back over the other side, Olmsted. Now we're getting under a minute left to go, 40 seconds left to go. O'Day would like to put one in heading into halftime if they could. And they're going to burn the clock, and they're just going to bleed it?
I'm looking. Yeah, well, no, I think they're setting something up here with the last few seconds left.
There's a shot wide by Gissing. Stays O'Day ball. They signal it back into play.
They're setting it up really tall and trying to fire from the outside.
That one blocked by Prep and picked up by Prep.
Five again, yeah.
Time running down.
Wynn Chandler's been on fire.
And Menbury blocked that. There's a shot. It goes back in.
BTB on number one.
That's Skillstat, his second goal.
That was beautiful. Way to stay quiet on the crease.
I can't wait to see another look at that.
That replay, that was amazing.
Not sure what the time of the game clock is. They're taking it down the table.
I believe that's the second half. They're calling it. So what we saw there it is right there.
What happened there?
Wynn just brings it down. Chandler was just, he was just really quiet in the crease. And had a little back behind the back play on the goalie. Keeper didn't see it.
Wow.
It was a beautiful, beautiful goal.
We're not at half.
Oh.
We're back at it here, Eric.
All right. the refs are confused. The teams are we're all confused.
Everybody has
Caleb Kilstad with a beautiful BTB and an assist from Wynn Chandler. That was amazing.
And they set it down, and now the whistle blows.
Right.
My goodness. Timing, always a mystery here.
8 seconds left on the clock.
Nonetheless, we head to halftime. It is the Seattle Prep Panthers 5, the O'Day Fighting Irish 2. We'll take a break, watch some highlights, and we'll come back more. You're watching high school's championship boys lacrosse right here on STSPN.
Lacrosse Wolf is the Northwest premier supplier for all.
Okay, red light. This should be the red light. You got anything?
This is what we train for, every day.
We just received new intel that there's an enemy presence at the airstrip compound.
All those years. When you're the first to arrive, it's not enough to be ready. You have to be relentless. It's our job to control the ground and the sky, wherever they may meet, even behind enemy lines. They call us one-man air traffic control towers, but we're more than that.
Charlie. Break. Airfield is stable. You are clear to land.
We turn hell into an airstrip. And clear the way for others to follow.
SWCC is an acronym, and it stands for Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman.
You know, you can stand across from the guy and say, you know what, he's got your back. And, you know, that's the guy you're counting on. If something goes wrong, he's going to be there.
In the end, we're fighting for each other.
Here on a team, about 22 of us on the boat. You know them personally, so you know exactly whose life you have in your hands.
Everyone's come together, and everyone's sole mission is to do their job individually as best they can to benefit everyone else in the boat.
I got a brotherhood, and it's a real brotherhood, and it's a loyal and honest brotherhood, and that's what matters.
Back here, Scott Ohsman, Eric Briggs. Coach Briggs, 5-2 halftime here in the state championship. As you see the teams coming up, couple things in the stats, halftime stats, Eric. What kind of stood out to you?
What stood out to me is that they're moving the ball around. It's not the main players. I mean, Muska did take that shot at the end there, but when it comes down to it, the teams are utilizing their depth on both sides. Just Seattle Prep seems to be capitalizing right now. Too many turnovers for O'Day.
And Keeler, Seattle Prep, 4 for 8, 50% on face-offs. As you see another one down. Glad you're back with us here, second half, 5-2, and Prep comes up with it.
Eric Nurkic.
It looks, I mean, first half, I'd have to say kind of Prep kind of dominated.
Yeah.
Would that be fair to you?
No, it is.
There's a good turnover, by the way.
O'Day couldn't take advantage of the turnovers like this. I mean, Seattle Prep was making a lot of turnovers. O'Day was getting them, but wasn't able to turn a lot of them into points.
As the goalie Newham gets it back up to the offensive zone here for O'Day to try to crack and close the gap here, down 5-2. They've had a couple chances in the first half. The Prep defense has been outstanding.
I would say the Prep defense and the O'Day defense. It's a matter of who's gonna capitalize.
That's a big swing from Nate Olmstead. He was free for a second there. Then they kind of got back in his face. O'Day recovers, and they'll keep possession here behind the cage. Dylan Smith, 12 and white, gets it, and it's picked off. Nice job there by Teddy Peel.
And like you were saying with the Prep defense, you got numbers 3, 4, and 5 on their Prep defense. Is just they've been hammering, breaking the ball loose.
There's a jar loose right there.
Like
ball
said,
down, big hits.
O'Day's also doing the same thing.
The minute they recover and think they got it, they get somebody in their grill, and the ball escapes. Prep has it. That pass too much. Trying to go to Downer. It'll go back, and it'll be a turnover. It'll be O'Day ball.
This is what both coaches were talking about.
That's what they both did not want.
They didn't want it. Yeah.
Take care of the ball. O'Day goes back. It's broken up one more time.
Number 5, Win Chandler, is just a beast today.
Collision on I-5 right in front of us. Ball down. Trying to come up with it is Miles Tropez.
Those bodies flying.
Our official stats, by the way, Miles Tropez is sorted out down there.
Miles is pleading his case for sure. He was like, I'm getting pushed.
They got him with the one of the goals for O'Day. I want to correct that. O'Day's driving here. Smith again, and there's going to be flags. There are flags everywhere. There's the shot. It goes wide. This will get a dead foul, and we'll get.
Yeah, that's
somebody will set it down here.
It's going to be a trip.
Officials Ed Springate, David Lynn, Tyree Bathia, and Eric Smith. Been a little busy today. And so we'll see who.
Number 22, Jaden Archer.
So Archer's going to. It's going to be 1 minute there. So another great man-up opportunity here for O'Day, Briggs.
Yeah, we'll see if Seattle Prep can mimic what they did before.
Trying to attack from up top.
I apologize. That was the opposite. O'Day was in the penalty box last time.
That's right.
This is
a long pass in. Now it goes under, tries to go low to high.
Number 15 really reached out his foot there and pushed the ball out. That was a great save by the keeper.
Beal doing a great job. Again, super story. Their starting goalie this year has been injured a couple times. Would have cleared way downtown to Chandler, to win Chandler. He gets his downer, the ball down. There's a great trail check, and it's in the stick of O'Day. Finn Evans. Just when you thought Prep was coming down for a settle, no, sir. Olmstead out there. He'll hold it while subs are made.
Teams are at even now.
And yes,
Prep was able to burn the penalty.
Both teams not able to convert on a man-up opportunity. Smith working behind the cage, now gets loose. Passes, is it in? Yes, it is. Smith to Gissing, and Gissing has his second of this state title game, and just like that, O'Day within 2.
Yeah, you'll see Smith get the defender tangled up in his own net. Gives him the opportunity to get the ball to Gissing.
Guess we don't have that one for you.
I talked it through.
You did. You explained it beautifully, Eric.
Yeah, I got to high step that net.
First half stats on faceoffs, even at 4, as our official stats came in. As this one, Keeler has been doing a heck of a job. There he gets it, and Prep maintains possession.
He's Jasper Park.
Yep. Park has it, 13 in blue. High.
Oh, Chandler.
Long pull.
Chandler
goes
Chandler
and he gets it in.
What a move by the big guy.
Oh, and Chandler, there's a flag. There's some extracurricular as Chandler.
Some words were exchanged. Some blows happened. I think that's number 8.
My goodness.
Oscar Clark is going to go sit down and take a knee.
Win Chandler with the goal.
The big man wanted it.
He was not going to give it up, was he?
No, made 2 good, tall, long pull moves and put it away.
Almost used that thing as a catapult there just to get by the defender, and he puts it in. And once again, Seattle Prep now up 6-3 as there's conversation here on the far side of the field. You can see head coach Will Snyder in his 3rd year. 14-3 overall this year, 6-0 in conference. They go down to California. They go in Texas. They go all over the country during spring breaks. A lot of these teams go out and seek outside competition as we're sorting it out here.
That's number 8. Yeah, he's.
So we got Oscar Clark, who's going to sit for that. I did not catch a time from the PA announcer.
They might be still sorting it out.
As Will Snyder trying to get a definition. And this is one of the things we talked about him. He said we cannot have penalties.
In the penalty box.
He understands how good the Seattle Prep team is, and he said there's just not much room for error, not much margin here.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Wow. Oh, my. 7:38 here to go in the 3rd quarter.
That's going to hurt. Yeah, that's exactly what Will didn't want. He didn't want his team to be a man down, give the opportunity to Prep, because you can't score goals very well man down, right? I mean, that's duh.
Yes. Leave the captain obvious to me, Mr. Briggs. But the defense not taking it. Prep hangs on. Fitzgerald trying to get a hold of the ball. Sevilla thought he had it and did now whistle, and it's going to go back to Prep. And again, another penalty against the Fighting Irish. Fighting a little too much, maybe.
Yeah. Whether it's a flag or whether it's a turnover whistle, I mean, that hurts.
Man up. There's a 3-minute unsportsmanlike conduct here in this championship game. Downer now flying it back to cage. They're turning it quickly around the horn. Fitzgerald thinks. Downer sends one, but it's going to be wide left. And Prep will stay, yes. That was a left-handed whip snap right there. Skillstat has 2 of the goals. Sevilla 1. Fitzgerald 1. There it is.
Nope.
No, he saved it.
Tom cheer. It was actually outside on the net. I
was just saying Muska has 1, but he only has 1 still. They get it back to Jacob Newman, the goalie for O'Day.
This is where we should see Seattle Prep being very aggressive, double teaming.
And there's Chandler. He's been in the middle of everything today, and he's in the middle again. He can't hold on.
Well, he's got 5 O'Day players on him.
Carr had it for just a second, and there are whistles everywhere.
Looks like we got a slash against O'Day.
There's a flag on the far out of your screen on the far left side.
No, it's going against Prep. Looks like number 12.
A costly error for Prep.
Yeah.
And that's Muska. You do not want Elliot Muska on the sideline at all if you're a Seattle Prep Panther fan. So we have not been light of a lot of action here. We have all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah, both teams being very aggressive. That was a little too aggressive, I think.
5:45 left, 6-3 lead here, Seattle Prep. Prep's been leading the entire way. They were up 3-0 early. O'Day came back with 2, and then in that second quarter got that third. As O'Day will just hang out here on the far side. That's Dylan Pignotti, the senior. He might be looking for it. He finds one, and yes!
Wow.
Dylan Smith right on the doorstep, and he puts it in.
Ball watching by Seattle Prep there. Left him right on the corner. He came around top of the crease. No one's watching. And finished well.
Dylan Smith, the senior, had 18 goals on the season, 10 assists.
And that was just as Prep released, too.
Was it really?
Yeah, Prep had just released their player after that 30-second technical.
Prep still a man up. A 3-minute unsportsmanlike penalty on Oscar Clark, number 8, the junior. He's still sitting. And it's a 2-goal game. Can Prep Keeler get another face-off? Getting direction here. It will stay Prep ball. Wind gust coming up. Not been too much of a factor here today in this one. Just happy not have any moisture, which is very typical in these state championship weekend games.
Especially these late night ones.
Downer with it, 26 in blue. He's been an operator. Fitzgerald with it. He's got 1 today. 4:36 left to go in this third quarter. And now we are. Downer working from X. Curls. Brings 2. Now he gets it. Nothing there. Prep has led the entire way. Been a good one, though. Muska fires and hits. No, he doesn't. It's offside, off the side. Boy, that was a torpedo.
It was a rocket. Let's see, there's going to be a huge transition here.
They are hustling down. Get in the box super quick that time. Number 12 in white says, I can do it. Smith can score goals as we have a whistle.
I don't think that was our whistle.
I guess that's not our whistle. We got all kinds of games going on. Glad I'm not the only crazy one who thought there was a whistle. I am the only crazy one. That's okay. Smith, Dylan. Trying to get open. O'Day wants to close this lead. Can they bring it to within 1? 3:17 left in the third. Trope out front. Miles. Now back down. Smith likes to work behind cage. Looking. It's hammered in the back, and that's going to be a flag.
Nice patience by O'Day there. I really like how they were working that ball, forcing Prep to make the mistake. And they did.
Jadon Archer,
Oh.
22 in blue, is going to have to sit. It wants that dead ball, and it does go out of bounds.
Yeah, Miles Tropay tried to sneak that in. It'll go out of bounds, so we're going to go.
So the Sin Bin busy today. A lot of traffic in there in this state championship game.
So let's see if O'Day can turn this around now. They've started to, right? So they were even at 5, and they were able to put it away. So now they're man up.
Out top. See who they can get to. Dylan Smith had the last goal. Playing right now in the middle of the field as they spin it. There's a sidewinder. It's saved by Peel. Nice job there. Gissing tried to slide one through. And a tight pass. Unable to handle it is Prep, but now the ball down one more time. 50-50. Boxing out.
That'll be tip off O'Day there.
And it's going to go to the Panthers. Downer with it in his stick. 26 in blue. Henry loses it.
Whistle. Timeout.
Timeout just in time. The timeouts have been absolutely epic.
Yeah, Sam saw his guy was in trouble, and, they're a man down. That would have been a key costly transition.
Gives me time to talk to you about the Seattle Lacrosse Club. It's Lacrosse Club, is the longest running post-collegiate lacrosse team in the Pacific Northwest, dating back to the early 1970s. The current 30-man team has players from Bellingham to Tacoma and everywhere in between. 19 players played NCAA college lacrosse. Schools such as Notre Dame, Denver, Army, Vermont, Marist, Nazareth, Cabrini, and Mercyhurst, while the majority of the others played MCLA at the University of Washington. Most of the players are locally born and continue to coach for WHSBLA, otherwise known as WSBLA programs. Geez, that's nice. So
Lacrosse Wolf is the Northwest premier
Scott Ohsman, Eric Briggs back here ready for a great fourth. 6-4 Seattle Prep on top, and Eric Briggs. Coach Briggs, what are you telling your kids if you're Will Snyder in his third year for the O'Day Fighting Irish?
Don't turn over the ball. At this point, they can't turn over the ball and come back on a 2-point deficit. They just have to maintain the ball, handle the ball, take good shots. That's what I'd be telling the kids right now. That's pretty much what Will told us when we were down the field, too.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
We talked to Will Snyder before the game. I said, what are the keys? He said, we got to be patient. I want possession.
Yep.
I don't care. He said, I don't care if we stall down there. If we're up and we have the ball, I don't care.
As long as we have possession.
As long as we have possession.
Take good shots.
I want to be settled. I don't want to have any havoc, cause for turnovers. I don't want to go fast. I don't know what the kids are not listening, Eric.
Yeah, they're too excited. You could tell that they're way excited at this point to be out here, and they're being physical. It's crazy.
Now, to his credit, his kids are, once Prep got it, they're playing outstanding defense. There's a lot of great clean checks here. As you see a procedure call.
Prep already got the ball back.
And Keeler, we cannot go without mentioning their Fogo. Mr. Keeler's been outstanding. Blake, the junior. Prep is definitely leading on faceoffs. As we get a substitution here.
Yeah, see, I think Sam's doing what he said he was going to do. He wants that nice transition. You get his middies in and start working the ball.
Muska with it on the right side, far side. He will give it back behind, but high probability the ball will get back into his stick. There it is!
Nice.
A jumper left side. Good block by Newman.
Beautiful save.
O'Day trying to get it.
Couldn't sneak the garbage in.
Skillstat thought he had a A little
shovel
sweeper
pass.
there, yeah. O'Day with it, big 19. The long pole secures it. Now here he's got some room to bring it up.
Great job by the O'Day defense to close in, not let the garbage go in the goal.
Clark with it. Now he gets it off. Here's O'Day. 10:45, plenty of time for 2 goals to tie it up, but there has to be a little bit of urgency here for the Fighting Irish. Settle now. They'll get it way out front. And you look at Christian Wynn, number 24. He's a big man. Look at him. Look at that's downhill.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he's not doing that more. He needs to draw 2.
We don't have program weight and height, but that's a big fella right there.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Let them start coming in and hacking the big guy, right? Oh, nice.
There's
nice
a shot.
Saved by the keeper. And of course, number 5 and 4 to combine to get the ball back.
Absolutely. That shot was Nate Olmstead's shot. Good save there by Peel. And here comes Prep. Quickly. Shot off Newman.
What a save by the keeper. That was an open goal shot. The keeper went down low. Got that great save. Keep O'Day in it.
Hanso, number 9, with it in his stick to get him going for Prep. Up 2 goals with 9:43 left in this game. Muska, the All-American, leading the team in goals. We were talking at the break. He just keeps. He is so hungry. If he finds a sliver, he's gotten a couple shots
you can
on
see
goal.
His trigger fingers itchy.
Fitzgerald now with it at the top. Looking down the right side, Downer. And Prep can be patient and look for a good opportunity here.
And that's what Sam was talking about.
There's good defense. It's checked down, and it's O'Day's ball.
Got numbers.
Errant pass, but can he hang on? 50-50. It's going to say a push. It's going to stay with O'Day. As Miles Trope, he
got lucky.
Ends up winning.
Day fans,
yeah,
them rallied up there.
Chiming in, trying to set something up.
This is where O'Day's moneymakers need to start coming out.
Miles with it, are the Trope.
He's got
double duo.
9 goals, 10 assists for the season. He needs to help his team out here.
Didn't like the pick. Now gets it over to Dylan Smith. Smith's got one already today. Smith working behind. Draws 2, dumps. Top.
That's it.
In. Save.
Beautiful save.
Rebound back up, and that one is saved off the left side.
Yeah. Again.
Caleb Cartwright in. Here comes Prep.
There's the Prep rally right there with their defense.
O'Day had a couple good looks at it. Teddy Peel coming up big. Stepping in.
Yeah, 3-year defender steps in.
Steps in.
60% goalie. I mean, come on. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, for Gardner, who's just been hurt this year. There's a big push. I don't see a call. Fighting Irish back in it.
Yeah, they're Seattle Prep's definitely looking for a flag there. No flag.
Pignotti gets it over quickly. Turns, shoots, and it's saved by Peel. Quickly, the clear to the midfield.
There we go, back and forth, the track meet.
Greenwood with it.
Prep's going to slow it down here. They need to kind of slow it down. They got the advantage.
O'Day did a good job transition D there. Muska with it, and he's getting bothered. Bismeyer, number 16 in white, putting the lead down right there. There's a shot and a save by Newman.
There's a reason why he's got 70%, right?
Yeah, I thought that was from the sophomore Muska. Jack Muska, 18 in blue, put that one down. Still 6-4, 6:11 to go. Things are getting a little tight.
Timeout.
And there's a timeout on the field. We'll take a quick one here. We'll be back to see the finale here. 6:08 left to go. Prep up by 2.
Okay, red light. This should be the red light. You got anything?
This is what we train for, every day.
We just received new intel that there's an enemy presence at the airstrip compound.
All those years. When you're the first to arrive, it's not enough to be ready. You have to be relentless. It's our job to control the ground and the sky, wherever they may meet, even behind enemy lines. They call us one-man air traffic control towers, but we're more than that.
Ivy Lima Charlie, break. Airfield is stable. You are clear to land.
We turn hell into an airstrip. And clear the way for others to follow.
Back here we have a great one. The 2024 Private State Championship on the line. Seattle Prep, the Panthers. 12-7 overall, 6-1 in conference. And that only one was a loss to O'Day, Eric Briggs.
Yeah, I think Seattle Prep learned from that.
O'Day with a chance to cut it to a 1-goal lead here. Time running out. Pull it back down. They've got plenty of weapons. Smith with it. See if Will Snyder drew up some type of play or not. Again, Christian Wynn with it, the big fella. Gets it back down. Miles. Trope turns, looks. Thought he had somebody that picked out of the sky with Teddy Peel.
Such a good look with that keeper, and I'm telling you, he's all over them. Peel is just on fire.
Greenwood with it. And number 2 trying to get it through traffic. He does to Beckett Archer. Beckett Archer's been outstanding today. We've mentioned his name several times. And he gets it in the safe stick of Elliot Muska. The junior, Elliot Muska. All-American. Can he bring a state championship? 2 years ago had a broken foot. See if he can get one. Downer's been busy. Muska down the left-hand side, and here's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald changes direction, swings in. Just a little off on that.
Got his hands open.
Prep stays with it. Hanso gets it 9. He's already back out front for it. 21 left to go in this game. Prep fans getting anxious. Long time rivalry in every single sport. Prep and O'Day. One of the better rivalries we have in this state. And right now, Jack Muska, 18 with it. The sophomore, he gets it. And ball's down, and Muska's got it, but now he's got 2 defenders on him. Steadies it. Oh, my. Over to Skillstad. That could have been dangerous.
Yeah, but it was nice that, Skillstad just knew he just needed to be patient, hold on to the ball, don't make any mistakes. They've got possession, and they're up, right?
Muska swims over. thinks better of it, and he's going to stay back outside. He'll find his friend Fitzgerald over there. Kyle looking. Time on their hands now. 3:14 left to go. Downer. Ooh, threads a needle to the younger Jack Muska. Over to his brother, Elliott. He could have taken it right there. He had a small alley, and he chose not to. Smart move by the junior.
Smart. I mean, that's why he's an All-American, right? Good heads-up IQ player.
Downer back out front. Now the defenders for O'Day who've been so good. Downer finds room, goes in, slides. It's blocked.
Oh,
we got a man down for O'Day who ran right into the hole. And we're going to have an official timeout, make sure that young man's okay. You can see him. That was just a collision waiting to happen there as Downer was driving to the goal. He looks like he's okay. That's big number 7, Quinn White.
Yeah, Quinn White. He's another one going to Colorado College.
The junior, he looks like he's okay. Boy, that was a landslide there, Eric Briggs.
That was a collision. I felt the wake over here.
They're going to have to straight out the goal there. As Jacob Newman did a good job staying steady. No goal, still 6-4, but 2:32 left or 2:29 left to go in the state championship game. O'Day with the ball.
It's enough time. O'Day needs to be smart.
Fastest game on 2 feet. They can score 2 in a hurry. Newman will be asked to clear it here. Long pass. Risky. And O'Day comes up with it. Another bouncer. Ball down, still down. Players, yeah, people just tipping over. O'Day comes up with it. We've got whistles and a call, and it's going to go to prep. Wow. Greenwood with it, number 2 in blue.
2 minutes. They got to keep it in the box now.
A timeout for fourth-year head coach Sam Bennett. Is he on the precipice of winning a state title, Eric Briggs?
It really feels like it. His team is being really smart. They're not taking a lot of chances with the ball. They're doing everything they need to do.
We will see. 1:57 left to go in this 2024 state championship.
Lacrosse Wolf is the Northwest.
Let's go to the history lesson, Coach Briggs. So the Panthers win last year.
Yeah, defending champions. So they beat O'Day, and that's the first time they beat O'Day in the 4 meetings they've had with them in the championship. O'Day's had the other 2018, 2019, and 2020. Of course, 2021 were COVID years. So O'Day's got the advantage overall, but Prep has the momentum, as they say.
Revenge after going down in the regular season 10-7 on April 25th. Can Prep defend the title with a 2-goal lead here with 1:57 left to go? Sam Bennett, congratulations to him, the head coach of Seattle Prep, a newborn baby.
2 weeks.
2 weeks old. Elliot Muska with the ball in his stick, and he gets it off. To Downer. Downer quickly releases it. Here's Beckett Archer. Now he's got a shorty pull. And Archer gets it off. And now it's the game of keep away, Eric Briggs.
Yep, got to keep it in the box. So this is where O'Day is going to have the advantage. Yep, and they got it.
Wow, what happened there?
I missed it. It was in the corner, but I believe it was a Ward.
O'Day with a chance. A lot of high hits and a big hit. Downer.
Prep's going in the box.
Absolutely destroys Mateo Trope. And Downer shuffles off. Oh my, that shook the stadium.
That was a football hit right
That really was.
See if O'Day can capitalize with a minute 20 left to go.
Brumfield Grayson with it, the senior going to Colorado College. A lot of kids going to Colorado College. So O'Day here, time is running out. They put a minute 17 up there. See what they can do. They got to work quickly. Brumfield back out. Inside, turn, spin, shoots. Side of the net there. A great try by Gissing, and we got to have a player of the game, and I'm telling you right now, Teddy Peel is on the board.
I gotta say that I agree. The keeper has just been absolutely amazing.
The netminder, who barely played goalie at all his freshman year, called upon when the injury came to the starting goalie.
Turnover.
And here's O'Day here, 33 seconds on our clock. Coming down. Clark, can he handle it? Smith looking for a cutter. Timeout, Will Snyder, boy, with just seconds left.
Good call on the timeout there. Get his boys settled. They looked like they were trying to push it too hard again.
He wants to set something up. Take a quick break. We'll see how it ends.
SWCC is an acronym, and it stands for Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman.
You know, you can stand across from the guy and say, you know what, he's got your back. And, you know, that's the guy you're counting on. If something goes wrong, he's going to be there.
In the end, we're fighting for each other.
Full practice, Witch Doctor, request immediate hot extract. Take it on.
Here on the team, about 22 of us on the boat. You know them personally, so you know exactly whose life you have in your hands.
Everyone's come together, and everyone's sole mission is to do their job individually as best they can to benefit everyone else in the boats.
I got a brotherhood, and it's a real brotherhood, and it's a loyal and honest brotherhood, and that's what matters.
Back here, Scott Ohsman, Eric Briggs, the 2024 champion. Can they go back to back? Not a lot of time left. And another stop by Peel.
What an amazing doorstep save by Peel.
Gets it off to Greenwood. His time is ticking down.
And that was O'Day's play right there, too.
And he just throws a sky ball down. And time has expired. And the Seattle Prep Panthers are your 2024 private championship winners once again.
That was an amazing game. I'm actually surprised at the scoreboard only being 6-4, honestly. These boys, both teams, just battled it out. I'm going to have to say we got to pick a player, the players of the game, and I think we both agreed that Teddy Peel. I mean, my God, that's why the score is only 6-2. Right?
Absolutely. The netminder, they say in a championship, those big games, you got to be on your head, and that kid was on his head.
Absolutely on his head.
He had him stopping from all over the place, and O'Day has some slangers. I'm telling you, they have multiple kids with a ton of goal-scoring capabilities, and Teddy Peel was able to head him off. As Eric will head down here in just a moment and try and get an interview and get him our player of the game STSPN t-shirt. And the second one, you got to go to Kalen Skillstad. He has 2 goals. A sophomore kind of got him going.
Yeah, he was able to work the ball around the backside of the crease, really caused the defenders to, have to shift and move. Found 2 open goals, just by being in open space and being aware of his off-ball movement.
In consideration, there's a lot of kids. I mean, Wynn Chandler, the long pole goal, number 5 in blue. He was outstanding, and he was everywhere the ball was.
His transition was key to Prep success.
And number 4, Beckett Archer. He was everywhere. This sophomore.
Yeah, another one defensively, stopped some shots on O'Day, and then was able to transition the ball as well. Great job by both long poles. That was a really tough one.
And we called number 3 Nat Memberry a lot, the defender. That junior, he again has 2 goals on the year, but he was in the mix-up for everything constantly. So Eric's going to head down and get an interview and get a T-shirt off to our 2 players of the game. It's going to be junior Teddy Peel. What a game for Teddy today. Again, one of the cool stories here at Seattle Prep as he took over for Thatcher Davis, who was their starting goalie, won the job, but he had 2 knee injuries during the year. The senior, unfortunately, always feel terrible about that. But he was able to go in, and Teddy Peel, a defenseman, came in, said, sure, coach, I'll take it. I'll try it. And boy, has he flourished between the pipes. An outstanding championship by one of our player of the game, Teddy Peel, the goalie for Seattle Prep. Total 6-4. And the scoring as we wait for Eric to go down and get an interview. For O'Day, congratulations to them. Will Snyder, they're always in it. They are always contending, and they should be back. They're a young team. They have Mateo Trope, the junior. They got Miles Trope, the junior, the twins there. He had 1 goal. Cooper Gissling, the senior, and you always hate to see the last game for the seniors. He had 2 for O'Day. And again, Dylan Smith, the junior, and he's going to be a force to be reckoned with next year, had the other one for them. But great performance, outstanding year for O'Day and the Fighting Irish. For Seattle Prep, it was Callum Skillstead, one of our player of the games. He started him off with 2. Prep went up 3-0 just like that in the first quarter and kind of stung O'Day right to begin this game. Ollie Sevilla with the other goal, his first of the year, the junior player, put that one in, and then Kyle Fitzgerald, one of their leading scorers, also had a goal, and then there was just the absolute dynamo rip by Elliot Muska having a goal as well with Wynn Chandler, the long pole. As we sit and wait here, as you see all blue on the field here at Starfire Complex, as the kids enjoying this one, they're back-to-back state titles. And the young Sam Bennett, oh my, he started coaching at Seattle Prep in 2016 as an assistant. He got the nod in 2020 during COVID. He took the head job, and what a job he has done. 2 out of the 4 years, state title. How's that? That's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. And he held his kids together. After losing, they knew most likely they were going to be able to get here to this title game. They had a win over Seattle Academy in the semifinals, 13-2. But they thought they would end up meeting O'Day once again, and they did. And they wanted to figure out some things. They went to the board, and they figured out a lot from that loss on the 25th of April from the Fighting Irish. We're trying to get Eric Briggs with our 2 player of the games, STSPN T-shirt player of the games, as we're looking for Eric down there.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay out of the picture right now. We'll get them after they get this their championship picture.
Got it. You should photobomb that, Eric. Want to thank everybody out in the truck. Todd Elvig, our executive producer, 5-tool player, Sarah Elvig, following that little ball around, and it ain't easy on camera. Did an outstanding job as always, and we're just happy to hear the Washington High School Boys Lacrosse Association brought us back in for this 2024 championship series right here on STSPN as he holds it high. Number 15, Teddy Peel, that's our player of the game. What a performance by that young man. And rightly so, the one holding the trophy up is that goalie. And we'll see if we can get Teddy Peel and 1 in blue, Callum Skillstead, Skillstead as we see the celebration here for these young gentlemen. It's a team effort and a team win. 6-4 the title. Eric trying to work his way in there.
The energy's intense, so I'm going to let the energy flow, and then I'm going to grab him.
Eric, not one to get in the middle of the energy flow. I was just thinking the same thing, Todd Helming. Where is Ron the Wedge Henthorn when you need him? It doesn't matter what kind of flow.
I've got Teddy.
All right,
Teddy right
Teddy
now.
can hopefully get his teammate number 1, Callum Skillstad, to come over.
Yeah, we need to get Callum.
Callum.
Cal, yeah, grab your teammate Cal. Another picture. There's lots of pictures going on right now.
Absolutely. They got
to cherish this moment. This is, for some people, this is their last year, so cherish the moment.
Yes, absolutely. A shout out to all the seniors. You got defender Eric Marquardt, a senior.
All right, now we got him here.
There it is.
So we got to hold the shirts up high. You guys have been selected as players of the game, right? So, Cal, what a phenomenal performance, right? Look up right up there. Get a good shot. Yeah. Honestly, did you feel like you were going to get those 2 goals in the game? And, what did you feel about the rest of the game?
I was feeling pretty confident coming in. I knew we could do it, but it's just great to be out here. Yeah.
And you're a sophomore, right? So you got 2 more years to go. How does that feel?
It feels great. 2 more years of this will be awesome.
You're going to lead the team next year?
Yeah, I'll do my best. Let's go.
All right, great. And Teddy, 3 years as a defender, and you come in and you've got a 60% goal save ratio. Do you count how many saves you had in this game?
No, I was having a hard time keeping track, but ball was coming at me and I was trying my best to save it.
Trying your best. You were a wall. You were on your head the entire game. The score 6-4 says it all, right? Yeah. How do you feel about the game, and can you give us any insight on why you guys did so well?
I have to give the credit to my defense. They're forcing the hard shots for them. They're giving me easy shots to save. So, I got to give credit to them.
I love the humbleness. Absolutely humble all the way through. Well, congratulations, both of you, and enjoy the rest of the championship win and celebrate.
Thank you very much. You have a good one.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Eric.
Back up to you.
Eric Briggs, ladies and gentlemen, outstanding job. Our 2 players of the game. What a night, what a day, what a 2024 private championship. The final 6-4. It's Seattle Prep Panthers, your 2024 champions. For everybody at STSPN, the crew, Eric Briggs, Scott Ohsman saying so long. We'll see you next time.